Hello everyone, welcome back to Keepsakes by Patty Cakes. My name is Patty, and a very special warm welcome to all my subscribers. And today I just wanted to share with you, excuse me, my Christmas journal. And I have a previous video that I did on the cover. The only thing I added to it was this little vintage button and a little silver bell. And then on the side, I have some cinnamon and cloves, which you can totally take off. It's just clipped with the bull clip at the top. And then I have a hand crocheted snowflake that I did. And then we have several charms with some beads. And we have a soldier charm and a few bells and a gift, little snowman, a reindeer, and a candy cane, and at the bottom a pearl with the Christmas tree. So I'm just going to take that off while I show it. Let me just make sure I'm in frame because this is the second time I'm filming it. Oh, and the journal measures 9 by 6, and I think the border is, let me just double check, it's 2 3/4 inches. Whoopsie. And then we have a gator mouth, which I could not stop on this journal for some reason. So it is packed full of yumminess. And so we'll just open it up. This is some crinkled seam binding I used for the closure with eyelets. And then on the front here, I have a vintage doily that I just sewed down and put some vintage buttons on for a pocket. And then the owner can put their name on it. We have an envelope here from My Porch Prints. Oh, let me just say, I have used Stamperia, Tailor-Made Journals, Crafty Me Shop, My Porch Prints, Antique Paperie, Shabby Doodah, and Country at Heart. If I remember as I'm going through it, I'll let you know who made it, but I will list them below for you all. So here we have an envelope with some vintage heart lace. It's so cute. We have some avocado dyed paper that you can journal on. And we have a Norman Rockwell winter playing card. And then we have a double tag journal card that you can journal in. Beautiful paper, Pink Christmas by Stamperia. Then we have a belly band with 2 journaling cards. A little applique here. Some bling. Oops. And I have the Shabby Doodah Candied Christmas and My Porch Prints both have the snowflakes, so I'm not sure which ones I used in this one. And then we have a pretty picture Christmas scene with some really vintage trim on it. It's hand crocheted. And then we have a pocket here with the tag. And this is one of the baubles from Shabby Doodah's Candied Christmas. And we have some little mittens here on the top with the charm. Some layering that I did. Some more lace. And of course this opens up. I'm sure you all have seen this. And you can journal on that. layering with some eyelash trim there. We have a tag in the inside, and I have a little crocheted snowflake I did there. And then this tag actually opens up. And you can put a secret message or anything inside that. We have a library card here that I decoupaged on with a napkin. Some more avocado dyed paper. Edith Holden. We have a little corner tuck here with the tag. We have some shorthand paper, copyrighted 1916. Graph paper, avocado dyed. Coffee dyed paper. And we have a little corner tuck here. And a journaling card. And this is from, I think it was in the 1930s. It was a ledger. And I did put tape on it because it was cracking some. So I just wanted to reinforce that, just so you know. Avocado coffee dyed paper. And we have this very cute girl from, oh, excuse me, Tailor Made Journals. And a vintage doily piece. And some sari ribbon for a bow. And there's a little snowman in here that opens up. So you can, like, set it on your desk. And, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Little coffee dyed stamped tag. Then in this pocket we have a file folder. There's a little dangle of a snowman on it and a pink bead and a little bell. Just have a coffee dyed index card that you can use for whatever you would like, journaling or making something. And then we have some ephemera from 1957. I believe I got that ephemera from Patty Lang at Sacred Mementos. And then we have a glassine bag with the journaling tag in it. Then on this page we have some vintage lace hand crocheted trim. And the 3 pieces of vintage lace, I did not put any bowl pins on because it's very delicate. And here we have a large paper clip with a little winter hat on it. And then this flips over the page. We've got a little rabbit here. And this little piece of linen is from a vintage sleeve. And then on the other side, we have a little piece of applique and flower, and love the giver more than the gift. Okay. So next we have a Christmas tree that I made with some felt, and I hand sewed the beads and crystals on this with seed beads as well, and some pearls. And then we have some tags, or tickets rather, from both, I believe, some are from My Porch Prints, and then the other ones are from Country at Heart, these ones here. And this is from My Porch Prints. And it's a belly band, so it does go all the way through, so you can stick in there whatever you like. And then we have some Christmas music, vintage Christmas music. Away in a Manger and Joy to the World. We have a guest check that I decoupaged a napkin on and some glitter. And some more lace trim. And here we just have Hermelinda paper fold. It's a pocket. It folds out, has secret journaling spots, and you can journal on the whole page. So you just take off the paper clip. In the first pocket, we have a picture from Tailor Made Journals, and another one of the tickets from Country at Heart. And then this folds up and you can journal under it. And then in this pocket is a handmade tag that I did. And we have some layering and applique, another picture, I believe from Tailor Made Journals, little blue lace, and some vintage trim, little bow. And then the back, Believe in the Magic of Christmas, and a little piece of lace there. And then we have another journaling card behind that, and it also has a pocket in it, but I didn't put anything in it. I'll show you, because the journal was just way too big. So you can take out whatever you like. And then this all unfolds, and you have a full page journaling spot. I'll put this in later. And then we have the other side of the glassine bag, and we have a journaling card here. I think this is from Antique Paperie, if I'm not mistaken. And we have a little bit of layering here, some lace here with Joy to the World, another pocket, and this is the only other pocket that I left empty, so you can put things in. And like I said, whoever gets this can take out whatever they want. Coffee filter, the other side of the ledger. We have a little coin envelope here that I just did a little piece of applique and ribbon. And inside we have a journaling card. And then on the other side of that, we have a pocket that has a double tag journaling card. The other side of the graph paper and the shorthand. And then we have this little decorated page, and this also has vintage lace on it. And it's very, very delicate. The other half of Edith Holden. We have an envelope here. And this is also hand crocheted vintage lace, and you can see the natural staining on it. And we have another journaling space inside. Here's the other tag that we had from the other page. We have some eyelash trim and a beautiful winter picture from Candy Christmas from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And we have a little journaling spot here. I love My Porch Prints. We've got another little journaling spot here. No, corner tuck. And then you take this little clip off, and this also comes down to write a secret message. And then on the other side, we also have another corner tuck. We have this vintage postcard. This one is from Italy. It's written in English though. And then this also flips up so you can journal on both sides of that. And then just put this clip on real quick. Then we have the second signature, which is this folio. And I have the same applique from the front of the journal. And I sewed around this card from Stamperia. And a little bit more applique here. And then we have it tied with some sari silk. Open it up, and on this side you untie it and flip it up, and then there's a pocket inside. It's an envelope that is not sealed because you can journal on the inside. I thought that was really cute. My thought for this would be great to put your Christmas photos in, or cards to save. And then on this side we have a removable paper pad that I made. It slides out. And then on the top, I should have showed you, has brads so you can always put refills in. Then you open this up. I have a belly band in here, just a little journaling page here. Then we have a little pocket here with a little tag. It says peace that I stamped on it. And then up here we have a bookmark with some lace and a flower and die cut that I glittered. And I put the paper clip up here because the flower's heavy and it'll flop around if you don't. So that was the second signature. Now on the third one, this was part of a vintage doily, and as you can see it's pretty old as well and fragile. And then, whoops, on the next page I just have a crocheted doily that I did with some vintage thread, and then I made a snowflake, and I crocheted the beads actually on this one, I think, and then added the crystals. And on this side we have braille paper, vintage braille, I think it's vintage, and a little Christmas decoration. And then on this side we have some, this was a vintage collar, I believe, unless it was off the sleeves, I can't remember, but I think it was a collar. And we have a little bag that I decorated, and inside we got the cutest little Dolly Dimple cutout from My Porch Prints. So cute. I remember paper dolls when I was growing up, and the Klingon ones. And then we have some more paper. I believe this one is from Antique Paperie. Coffee dyed paper. And then I have this lace trim on here. We have some journaling cards there. Another one here. And a little envelope with some pink lace, sparkle definition from My Porch Prints, and a little Christmas tree and pink bow. Oh, it's actually checkered. And then on the inside, just a little calendar that you can journal on the back from 1916. That was from My Porch Prints as well. There's Kool-Aid dyed paper. Then on this page, we have another corner tuck. And then we have a little tag to journal on. And then there's also lace inside this corner tuck, so it makes two little pockets. And then I made this tag out of the, I guess it was like a doily. And I glued that down and then sewed around it. And then I crocheted this little doily and put the little satin flowers on, satin bow. And this is just a place to do, journal on. And then this is from a coloring book that I did avocado dyeing on. Then we have one of these other little pockets that unfolds to a full sheet. And I also Mod Podge napkin on this pink tree, but I also added glitter this time. This, of course, just flips out like this for the full page. And you just tuck it back in, so you can journal on that. And there's also a pocket in the back that I didn't stick anything in. Again, because it was so fat. I got a piece of white paper. We have some star paper that I got from my friend Deborah. Love that paper. And then a pocket that I made with tailor-made journals. I think it was called Lace Coffee and Avocado dyed paper. And we just have some bling and lace and vintage lace here. Then in the front pocket, just a little tag with some eyelash trim on it, and the photos from My Porch Prints. And then we have this one with a little button on it and ice skates, and let it snow in the back. And on the next page is another pocket, and we have a little stocking with things coming out of it, and a little bell, and little crystals on there. So in this file folder, we just have some items that Craftistas journal can use. Coffee dyed index card, coffee dyed paper, and small glassine bag. And then we have a coffee dyed check and deposit register vintage, I believe. Oh, no, December 06. And then Kool-Aid dyed paper, paper doily. This is from an old cookbook I had. Hot fudge pudding cake. That sounds good right now. We have vintage paper rolls. One glued onto the paper. And then in the center of the signature, we just have some tags, journaling cards. The same with this side. Excuse my furnace kicked on, and it's rather loud. We have a top tuck here. At Christmas, all roads lead home. Merry Christmas. The other side of the piano roll, the recipe book, and the doily. Then we got a side tuck, and we have a tag that I made out of coffee dyed paper on the front and cardstock on the back, and it's sewn around. And then we have one of the Tim Holtz tags, and got these at a thrift shop. They're to and from tags. I only got 2 of them, and they were pink, so I thought they went well with this book. Then on the other side, we have another journaling card. These are all on cardstock, by the way. The other side of the paper. Did some stenciling. And we have a journaling card in here. This pocket. Some more decorating with My Porch Prints. And then we have another little image from Tailor Made Journals. This one is so cute. And then this is a crossways belly band that I put some white and silver lace on. And then I did this tag in shape of kind of a Christmas tree with a little lace and silk ribbon, and then some ribbon at the top. We have some more of the star paper and the white paper. We have a corner tuck with vintage lace around it, and some paper flowers. And then we have 2 journaling cards. The other side of the coloring book. And this is the other side of the partial paper, and it flips out. It says, Christmas will always be as long as we stand heart to heart and hand in hand. And we have a little altered paper clip that I did with some vintage lace and eyelash trim. Kool-Aid dyed, coffee dyed. Got another pocket with a tag. And another Tim Holtz layaway tag with the little to and from poinsettia on this one. And then on this side, we have a mini file folder here. It's just holding another tag that you can journal on. And then you take the paper clip off, and it comes open. I have around the Christmas tree from My Porch Prints inside of there. And then this paper untucks from the back, and you can journal underneath. Oops. And then we also have the same vintage lace on this other side of the braille paper. A little envelope I made out of old gift wrap. Has candy canes on it, and that same vintage doily. We got a faux stamp on the back and just a little picture from My Porch Prints to journal on. And then we have a journaling card here. The other side of that braille paper. And then we have Keepsakes by Patty Cakes on the back. And then I put an envelope in the back, and it's magnetized. And there is a little paper pad in here. It's some coffee dyed paper, and Kool-Aid paper, avocado dyed paper. Just for some extra journaling. You can put whatever you want in the pocket. And the back's plain. Oops. So I thank you all for joining me today. And I hope you enjoyed my journal. It will be listed in my Etsy shop soon. And I will also list that below. I've had to name it Patty Cakes Keepsakes on Etsy because they only allow 20 letters. So, like I said, I'll link that below too. And I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.